Hi, this is Jack Godfrey, and this is Beginner Qigong. So today we're in the springtime, so we'll be working on standing like a tree as our standing posture. We'll be working on 3 Hearts, 9 Gates as our moving posture. Our healing sound will be for the liver, and we'll wrap up with our 5 directions. So let's begin by sorting out our feet. So we want to stand in the narrow stance here. So you want to have the feet comfortably hip width apart, which means the outside of the hips, the outside of the feet, one above the other. And now one way to figure this out is lift the toes, lift the heels, swing around, and the heel should just about touch the ball joint of the opposite foot. Now lift the heel, lift the toes again, swing the foot back, rotating on the ball joint, and now our feet are where we want them to be. As always, pay attention to your hips, your knees, and your ankles. So if they're giving you any grief, any pain, you want to adjust your stance so that your body is comfortable. So now the small triangle and the large triangle. This is an important part of our standing practice and our moving practice as well. So move the weight into the toes while keeping the heels on the floor. Shift the weight into the heels while keeping the toes on the floor. So when you come forward into the toes, big toe, little toe, and the ball of the foot is a small triangle. When you drift back into the heels, big toe, little toe, and the heel is the large triangle. So as you move forward, you're on the small triangle, and when you drift back, you're on the large triangle. You want to make sure you don't move too far, because then you'll lose your balance and either stumble forward or backwards. So now we're going to move into standing like a tree. So we work by establishing our foundation to begin with. We've got the feet set. Now bend the knees slightly, very small bend. You want to avoid locking the knee joint. Grab the hips. Push down with the thumbs. Tuck the tailbone into the body. Pull the belly button in as well. Lift the ribs, creating space in the abdomen. And now, bend the elbows and turn the hands out to the side and bring the elbows towards each other behind the back. This brings the bottom of the shoulder blades together and gives a big opening to the upper chest here. And now, let the arms relax while keeping the shoulders in place. Lift the chin, gaze to the horizon. Lift the top of the head towards the heavens. So we're lifting and we're lengthening the torso while we're grounding down into the earth. And now we'll move into standing like a tree. So you bring the arms up and the elbows about shoulder height, the center of the palm roughly in line with the eyes. Now bring the shoulder blades towards each other, bring the hands back again as your body is comfortable. And we breathe in for a count of 4, and we breathe out for a count of 4. So inhale, exhale, and we breathe in through the center of the palms, into the brass basin, and we breathe out from the brass basin into, through the feet, through the soles of the feet, into the earth. And on the next breath, you breathe in through the soles of the feet, into the brass basin, and then exhale, you breathe out through the palms, the center of the palms. So you repeat these 2 breaths, breathing in through the palms, out through the feet, and then in through the feet and out through the palms for several times. So inhale. And one more cycle, in through the palms. Now in through the feet. And we'll let the arms come down, let the arms relax. And now we're going to move on to the 3 hearts, 9 gates, the 8 pieces of brocade. But to begin with, we'll pull down the heavens 3 times. So turn to the right. Gather the chi from the earth. Reach up to the heavens. Bring the chi down from the heavens and in to the brass basin. So 2 more times. All right, so double hands, hold, 3 hearts, 9 gates. The first movement is double hands, hold up to heaven. So interlace your fingers and turn your palms away. You're looking to straighten the arms as much as possible. And then bring them up over the head. And as we've said before, you want to stop where your body is still comfortable. So we're here, inhale, exhale, we push up and we lift. Inhale. Exhale, we go off to the side. So inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. And we'll do one more. Starting here. And we let the arms come down and give them a bit of a rest. And now, King removes his helmet. So you take a hand, bring it behind the back, so the back of the hand is just below the ribs, over the kidney. The other hand comes behind the head, reaching for the ear. Turn the head, look over the shoulder, pull the elbow back as much as possible. Inhale, we look down. Exhale, we look up. We come back to the center and we change hands. And then we turn. Inhale, we look down. Exhale, we look up and back. We come around again. And we go around to the opposite side. Inhale, we look down. Exhale, we look up. And we come around. Inhale, turn the head, pull the elbow, look down to the earth. Exhale, we look up to the heavens. Inhaling. Exhale. And 2 more. Last one. And the last side. All right. And that was King removes his helmet. Next is divide heaven and earth. So we're holding a ball, a chi ball, in front of the navel. So here's the navel here. So you want to have the ball roughly about that height. And now what we do is we turn the ball over so the opposite hand's on top. Push down with the bottom hand and the fingers point forward. The fingers drawn up towards the shoulder. The top hand pushes up. Again, the wrist pushes away and the fingertips draw down towards the head. So inhale, we hold here, we turn, and exhale, we push up, we push down, inhaling, and exhale. Inhale, we're here, we turn over, and exhale. So exhale as you push the hands away from each other. Inhale as you bring them together. Exhale, we push away on the opposite side. So we repeat each of these movements approximately 9 times. So you push down, draw the fingertips up, push up, draw the fingertips down. And we'll do 2 more of these, which means we do it twice on each side. So this is the first one. And this is the last one. And we're here. And we move on to gather the sun and press the earth. Now for this one, we gather the chi from the heavens and we bring it around to the kidneys. So we draw the chi in, bring it to the kidneys. We lift the ribs, lift the chin, stretching the front. And then fold forward, keeping the chin lifted. Bring the hands down the back of the legs, along the little toe side of the foot. And then tuck the chin, tuck the tailbone. We come back up. And we drop the chi here. So inhale, gather the chi. Bring it to the kidneys. And we come down the back of the hips, the bladder meridian, down the back of the legs, along the little toe side of the foot. Then we come up the kidney meridian, the inside of the legs, around the abdomen, and we drop the chi in to the brass basin. So inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhaling. And 2 more cycles. So we begin here. And last one. All right, and so that's the first 3 of the 3 hearts, 9 gates. So double hands hold up the heaven, king removes helmet, and gather the sun, press the earth. The next 3 are done in horse stance. So for horse stance, we need to step out to the side. So the way I usually get there is I go to stacking of the bones first. So shoulder, ribs, hip, knee bent, ankle, all in one stack. Then we come over here and check the same things happening. So shoulder, ribs, hip, ankle, bend the knee, straighten the knee, and again, we're all in one stack. So now, horse stance is a little bit wider than this. So you turn your feet out about 45 degrees, and then turn the heels behind that. Now, if this doesn't work for you, your hips, your knees, your ankles are in pain, well then you adjust the width of the stance so that your body is comfortable. Now for horse stance, we're riding a horse, and the horse goes up and down. We bring the knees forward, we keep the shoulders over the hips, as if we're sliding down a wall. So you bring the knees forward. You want the knees to go over the toes as you lower the body down. So we come down, so keeping the shoulders over the hips as the knees come forward. And looking at it from the side, it looks like this. And so you tuck the tailbone in, pull the belly button in, keep the shoulders over the hips, and bring the knees forward as much as possible. So now, the first movement in this cluster is called pull bow, shoot arrow. So once again, we're in the horse stance. It's inhale, bring the hands up. Exhale, we lower down. We hold the bow, point with 2 fingers. Pull the bowstring back with 2 fingers, and exhale. Inhale, we come up. Exhale, we come on down. Inhale, we pull the bowstring back. Exhale, we release. Inhaling. Exhale. Exhale here. Inhale, we come up. Exhale. So inhaling, exhale, we sink down. Inhale, we pull the bowstring back to the ear. Exhale, we release. And 2 more of these. Last cycle. And there we are. Pull bow, shoot arrow. Now the next one is done in horse stance as well. But for this one, it's the cat gazes at the moon. And for this one, we're going to be bending over and to do it. But to begin with, want to focus on the twist in the spine. So what we're looking to do here is turn and look behind you, and then come back to the front, and turn and look behind on the opposite side. So it's inhale here at the front, and then it's exhale as we twist the spine, turn the head, and look behind. So when you're turning, when you're twisting, you start with the hips, the lower back, the ribs, the neck, and the head. So you turn each one on top of the other as we get a big twist in our spine. So it's inhale here, and then exhale. Turn the abdomen, turn the ribs, turn the shoulder, the neck, and the head. Big twist. Inhale here, and exhale as we twist to the opposite side. We come back to the front. And now we will move into pull bow, shoot arrow. So bring the hands above the knees. Lift the chin, lift the ribs, lift the tailbone, pull the belly button in. So we're protecting the lower back here. Inhale, exhale, drop the shoulder, turn the head, and look up to the heavens. Inhale, we look to the earth. And exhale, we turn to the opposite side. Big twist in the spine. Inhaling, exhale. Inhale, we look to the earth. And exhale, we come around, looking up. Inhaling here. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, we look to the earth. Pull the belly button in, lift the tailbone. And then exhale, drop the shoulder, turn the ribs, turn the head, look up to the heavens. Inhaling here. And then exhale, repeat on the other side. Inhaling. Exhale. So inhale for a count of 4. And then exhale for a count of 4. Inhaling here. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And we'll do one more cycle. And we come on up. So that was cat gazes at the moon. Now the next one is king rides his horse with fiery eyes. So the king's on his horse. He's holding the horse's reins here with a lightly closed fist. The other hand is resting at the top of the ribs. So both hands are closed into a light fist. This hand palm up, this hand palm down. The king is staring over the second knuckle of the hand in front of him into the distance. Now the hand that's at the ribs comes across the ribs, massaging liver 14 up to the elbow, along the arm. We change. Now the second knuckle is still in the same place as this hand comes back and down. And so we come out here, and of course we're riding a horse. So the horse goes up and down. So inhale, we come up. Exhale, we come down. Inhale. Exhale. And one more cycle. Starting here. And there we are. So king rides his horse with fiery eyes. Now we draw the feet in. We go back to our narrow stance now. Turn the heel. It just about touches the ball joint of the other foot. And we come back here. So the last movement in the 3 Hearts, 9 Gates series is called King Shakes His Body. So for this one, we warm the hands up, get some chi to the surface. Bring the hands to the kidneys, so the wrists and the kidneys, the fingers pointing down to the hips. Draw the elbows back slightly. Pull the belly button in. Inhale, we lift and we drop 3 times. And we repeat. So inhale. So the whole idea with this is you want to get the skin shaking on the body, the muscles.
Okay, I'm fine.
What? I'm recording. And we'll do this twice more. And now, that's the last movement in the 3 Hearts, 9 Gates. We'll pull down the heavens to wrap up the series. So inhale, gather the chi from the earth and bring it down from the heavens and in to the brass basin. Once more. All right. And now we'll move on to the healing sound. So this being the springtime, the healing sound is for the liver, and the sound is actually shh, as in shushing, being quiet, somebody telling you to be quiet. And so there's some arm movements involved with this healing sound as well. So you bring your hand and put it on the liver. Your liver is on the right side of the body. So you want to put your hand, I like to put my thumb on the sternum and my hand over the liver. There are many other options which we'll get into in other sessions. We hold this hand up about shoulder height, palm up, and you look to the palm. And you're gathering some green mist, some green chi in the palm. So it's inhale here. And then exhale. Inhaling. Exhale. And typically we do this 3 times. So once for the Jing, the physical aspect of the body, once for the energetic aspect, the Qi, and the 3rd time for the Shen, the mental, the spiritual aspect of the body. So Jing, Qi, and Shen. So with those thoughts in mind, let's repeat it again. So you put the hand here, hand over the liver. So you're just below the ribs. And the other hand here about shoulder height. Gather the chi into the palm of the hand. So inhaling. Once more. And we bring the hand down. And we're going to now move into the wrap up. And we're going to do the 5 directions. And so we begin with, the 5 directions are forward, backwards, to the right side, left side, down to the hips, to the right side, and down to the hips, and then to the center. So both hands come up and down. So those are the 5 directions that we're going to be moving in. You may find it useful to be in the stacking of the bones stance because we are shifting our weight from side to side, and you want to feel comfortable doing that. So to begin with, it's inhale. We reach forward as we come up, and it's exhale as we come back into the small triangle. Inhale, we go to the left. Watch the hand come up. Exhale, comes down to the hip. Inhale, we go to the opposite side. And watch the hand come down to the hip. And then both hands. So inhale and exhale. So you breathe in for a count of 4. You breathe out for a count of 4. And as much as possible, keep your eyes on the hands as they go through the cycles. So we're going to do it 3 more times. So here we go. So inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Inhale. Exhale. And this one we do for a count of 8. So 4 to here, and then 4 the rest of the way. Inhale. Last cycle. And that's the session for today. So thank you all for coming, and we'll see you again soon.